Christians like concentrating on the verses in the Bible that motivate them and other people to violence. In other words, they like to talk about killing people that aren't like them, killing people that are not Christian, killing people that are the opposite of Christians. But if you want to talk about aborting people, then you have to do it from 20,000 feet in the sky. Now, you can kill people, but if you're going to abort people, then you got to do it from 20,000 feet in the sky. 20,000 feet in the sky is the proper height from which you can abort somebody and it not be killing or murder. Now, if you abort somebody at ground level, or now in the horizontal position at ground level, you can do that too, but it's got to take around 2 hours to 2 hours and 45 minutes, or 45 minutes, or 2 hours and 45 minutes, or 3 hours, or it can be put off for a couple of days, or a couple of weeks, or 14 days, or 6 months. But one thing is for sure, you can't know how it's actually performed. Nobody can see it. Nobody can know what it is that actually causes it. And if you want to do it that way, you can. And that's called state-approved late-term abortion at ground level in the horizontal position. And then, of course, then there's regular abortion, and that's done with forceps and so on and so forth. Now, if you want to do abortions from 20,000 feet in the sky, you got to make sure that you have the right hardware, and that's got to mean that you got to have something that can get you up to 20,000 feet in the sky. And then you got to have something that you can drop down from 20,000 feet in the sky. Otherwise, how are you going to have an abortion from 20,000 feet in the sky unless you've got an abortion that you can actually drop down, put down, push down on others from 20,000 feet in the sky? And that's the reason why Christians love reading holy books, or rather a holy book, the Bible. They love focusing on verses in the Bible that talk about killing, violence, destruction, destroying the enemy. Hey, by the way, now, did you know that Jesus was the greatest mass killer in the history of everything? Yeah, Jesus is the greatest mass killer in the history of everything. Did you know that when Jesus comes back, he's going to kill everybody that's not like me? Not like you, if you're a Christian. And if you're not like me, Jesus is going to kill you. Did you know that? And that did you know that as a follower of Jesus, as a Christian, that I'm a believer in fairy tales such as this? When Jesus comes back, he's coming back to kill everybody that's not like me. And that makes me different from a Muslim, which is fine and good if I'm a Christian. And if I'm not a Christian, then, well, then I can go to hell. If I'm a Christian telling myself that. If I'm a Christian telling you that, and you're a person that's not a Christian, then you can go to hell.
And that's mostly passage. But I think it's important to point out